Good afternoon, everybody. Thanks for joining us again. And this is Lone Jack Living. My name is Andy, and today we are going to be making a do-it-yourself, all-natural, organic body butter. Now, I got this recipe from wellnessmama.com. She has got just amazing stuff. Now, as I am a beginner, because it's the first time I've ever made this is definitely going to be a raw, amateur, beginners type video. So as you can see from my ingredients, I've got some organic shea butter, organic coconut oil, organic jojoba oil, and some organic cocoa butter. I'm also going to be adding in some essential oils later on. Now, our first step in the process is going to be to kind of create a double boiler effect. And so I've got a saucepan here with some water in my Pyrex dish. And right now I'm going to start out by mixing all the butters and oils except for the essential oils. So let me do that real fast and I'll be right back. Hey, we have gathered and measured out our ingredients and now it's time to get started. So first things first, we've got a half a cup of shea butter. Now I'm going to put this in here. Shea butter is interesting because it's almost like cookie dough texture. If you've never used it before, it feels like you're using cookie dough almost. I almost kind of thought it was going to be more like soft, buttery, but it is soft, but it's thick. So it doesn't just fall off super easily. So I always have to go back and scrape a little bit more. So I want to make sure that I get all of the shea butter out of my measuring cup here. Okay, shea butter is in. Then I'm going to add our half a cup of cocoa butter. Now I did need to melt our cocoa butter because this is all new to me. So if anybody has never done this before, cocoa butter at room temperature is hard. And so that was interesting. So I melted it down probably about 2 minutes, but I did it in 30-second increments because it didn't melt down like all in one go as I originally thought. Okay, next I need to grab my coconut oil. And this recipe also calls for a half a cup. So let me get this stopper off and get this pouring out here. Half a cup. And all my oils and such that I use are all organic and natural because my goal is to always have that sort of a product because I'm using this for my family and I want to make sure my family has good quality products. Okay, slowly but surely, almost there. Alrighty. Okay, half a cup it is. Coconut oil in. Now we're going to get our jojoba oil. Quick side note, the cocoa butter, it was so interesting because again, I've never used it before and it's so weird how it smells like chocolate, but it's like tricks your brain because you're looking for like dark, like chocolate chips or something, and all you see is this melted kind of buttery looking thing in front of you. So it was very fascinating for sure. Okay, I'm measuring out a half a cup of jojoba oil. The recipe also says you can substitute any of these oils, whether it's mango or avocado or shea or jojoba or almond, etc. I like jojoba oil, so I'm going to be using that for my half cup mixture. Almost there. And we are at the line. Ooh, good. That's just about all I had. Okay, I'm going to pour that in there as well. And that's all we're going to add at this point in time. Now we're going to turn on our burner to a medium-high heat. And we are going to let it sit here and stir it constantly until it's melted, at which time we will remove from the heat. So I will be doing that and I'll check back as soon as it's melted. Here's just a quick little view to see how the progress is going as I'm trying to get our oils and butters all melted. Okay, everything is mixed together, so I've gone ahead and removed it from the heat, and I'm going to let it sit here and cool slightly. And at this point, after it cools, I'm going to add some essential oils. I'm probably going to do lavender for my body butter, and anywhere from maybe 10 to 30 drops, it says. And after that, I'm going to move it to the refrigerator to cool down for another hour so it starts to harden. So I'll check back in after we get there. Okay, so I've just removed the ingredients from the refrigerator and put it into my KitchenAid stand blender. It still seems somewhat liquidy, but it's supposed to whip up whenever you turn it on. So I'm going to turn it on, and it says to do it for about 10 minutes. I'm going to put it on for 10 minutes on medium, and then we'll check back in. Okay, well, we came back and I let it sit for about a half an hour and then it finally solidified up a little bit. I did end up adding about 2 tablespoons of cornstarch so that it could be a little bit less greasy on the finished product. But as you can tell, it's just perfect. It's super whippy, and look, it just dissolves right into your skin. But as I said, it does have a little bit of a greasy formulation. See the shine? So if you add a little bit of cornstarch, it'll help to counter some of that greasy properties. But otherwise, it's beautiful, soft, silky, and it smells delicious.